Hello everyone, welcome to AFS Hackers. I'm Afshan. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the starting point machine of Hack the Box, that is vaccine. So I have already started my machine. Here is my IP address. Your IP address will be different. So let's copy the IP address and ping the machine first. Yes, it is up and running. Let's scan the machine. Okay, let's wait. So our Nmap scan is completed, and as you guys can see, on port 21 FTP service is running and anonymous FTP login is allowed. And let's see, on port 22 SSH service is running, and on port 80 Apache server is running. So let's see the first question. Beside SSH and HTTP, what other service is hosted on this box? So that is FTP. So let's see the task 2. This service can be configured to allow login with any password for a specific username. What is that username? So that is anonymous. Anonymous. Let's submit the answer. And let's connect to the FTP. And the IP address anonymous 1 2 3 4. Let's list the file. So there is this backup file is available. Let's get this backup file. Backup.zip. Okay, let's list. Okay, now let's unzip this file. Password 123. Password. Okay, now let's crack the password by using the tool called John the Ripper. John the Ripper is a free password cracking software tool, and it comes pre-installed with Parrot OS and Kali Linux. And you can install it by this following command, that is apt install John, if you don't have John the Ripper in your system. Now in order to successfully crack the password, we have to convert the zip into the hash using the zip to John module that comes within John the Ripper. So we'll use the following command, that is zip to John backup, and we are creating this file called hashes. Now let's hit enter. Okay, now let's get this hash file. Okay, now we'll use the word list and it will do a brute force attack against the hash stored in this file, that is hashes. So we are going to use the following command, that is John word list usr share, and we are using this rockU text file, and here is our file where the all hashes are stored. Let's hit enter. Okay, now let's display the cracked password by using the following command, that is John show hashes, and here is the password. Let's copy it, and now let's unzip this backup file, paste the password. So as you guys can see, there are two files, that is php index.php and style.css. So let's get that index.php file. And as you guys can see, there is an admin username and here is a password, but this password is hashed. Let's identify the hash type and crack it with the hashcat. So let's copy it. Now let's identify the hash type, we'll use the following command, that is hash id, paste the hash, and it is a very huge list. So we'll go with this MD5 hash first. So let's put this hash in a file called hash. Okay, and now let's crack it with the hashcat. We'll use the following command, that is hashcat okay. So I have already cracked this hash, so it is stored in the pod file. We'll use the following command, that is we'll use the following switch, that is show, and this hash is stored in the pod file. So here is the password. Let's copy it and paste it here. Now let's go to the web server. Let's copy the IP address and paste it here. Okay, so the admin user, and we have got the password. Okay, so here is the admin dashboard. Now let's search sport. So as you guys can see, there is a search variable here in the URL bar, which is responsible for searching through this catalog. Now let's test it to see if it's SQL injectable. But instead of doing this manually, we can use a tool called SQL Map. So SQL Map is an open source tool used in penetration testing to detect and exploit SQL injection flaws. And this SQL Map will automates the process of detecting and exploiting SQL injection. The SQL Map comes pre-installed with Parrot OS and Kali Linux, so we don't need to install it. So we will provide the URL and the cookie to the SQL Map in order to find the vulnerability. The reason why we have to provide a cookie is because of authentication. So to grab a cookie, we will use this extension called cookie editor, and let's click on it and just click on this arrow button. And as you guys can see, we have this cookie value here. Let's copy it. So we are going to use the following command, that is SQL map. U switches for URL, and you need to provide your IP address here, and here's the cookie flag, and here we have pasted our cookie value from our cookie editor. So let's copy it, copy, and paste it here. Enter, enter. So as you guys can see, get parameter search is vulnerable. Do you want to keep testing the others? So let's say no. We have found that search is vulnerable. Now let's perform the command injection by using this command, and we are using this flag, that is OS shell. Copy it and enter. So we have got this shell. So let's say who am I, hit enter. That is Postgre. We got this shell, but this is not stable. We are going to use the following command, that is bash. First, let's set up our netcat, which is listening on port 443, and let's run this payload. Enter. Okay. So let's ls. Okay, so there are So many files available here. So now let's go to the list the file, and here we got our user flag. Let's get it .txt. Okay, so let's copy it. So task 3 is, what is the name of the file downloaded over this service? That is backup.zip. Submit the answer. Okay. Uh, what script what script comes with a John the Ripper toolset and generates a hash from a password protected zip archive in a format to allow for cracking attempt? So we have used this zip to John module. Submit the answer. Yes, it is correct. What is the password for the admin user on the website? So we have already copied it. Let's copy it and paste it here. Submit the answer. Okay, it is correct. What option can be passed to SQL map to try to get command execution by the SQL injection? So we have used this OS shell command, sorry, OS shell option or flag to get a command execution. Yes, it is correct. What program can the Postgre user run as root using sudo? Okay, let's see. So as you guys can see, this user may run the following command on vaccine, that is bin vi. Vi is editor, and here is the file. This is a configuration file pghba.config. Let's write the following command, that is sudo bin vi, and this user may run this following command. So let's copy it and paste it here. Enter. Okay, so go to this just write colon and bin bash, bin bash, hit enter. Now we are root. Let's write who am I. We are root ls pwd ls. So here we got the root flag text. So our task 7 is, what program can the Postgre user run as a root using sudo? So that is vi editor. Submit. Okay, it is correct. Submit the user flag. So here is our user flag. Let's copy it. HTTP. Submit the flag. Okay. Root flag. Copy this root flag. Paste it here. Submit the answer. Okay. So we have successfully pawned this vaccine machine of Hack the Box. I hope you like this video, guys. If you did, then share this video with your friends and colleagues. And yes, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. We'll see you in my next video. Till then, take care and keep hacking.